this episode of The Excursion, I begin a 4-part journey through Destin, Walton Beach, Florida. Part 1 begins here on Okaloosa Island, where I'll be challenged with fishing, kite flying, and playing a little competitive volleyball on the area's world-renowned sugar white sand shores. And if I succeed, it's a big-time feast at the Gulf on Okaloosa Island. But if I fail, it's the crew that gets this Seaside supper. Let's get started. We've explored this paradise before, and fortunately for me, we've only scratched the surface. Destin, Walton Beach, Florida are known for sugar white beaches and clear Gulf water. So now it's time for me and the crew to explore once again with an exciting array of unique challenges and rewards that both water the mouth and tap your sense of adventure. Home base for this Walton Beach excursion is an iconic spot right on the beach. Taking care of families and beachgoers since 1966, this gem of a hotel, once known as the Ramada, has been remodeled and rebranded as the Island Hotel by RL. Here you'll find the 1966 Southern Grill and Tap House, a beach bar right on the sand, and a grotto-themed swim-up bar. A few tempting samples of this destination's many amenities.
Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
So with our home base in place, it's time to begin part 1 of this excursion. Excursion challenge number 1 takes us right to the beach, actually 30 feet above the water. Welcome to the Okaloosa Island Pier. Bring your camera, bring your rod, and let the pier tailor your adventure.
We do a little bit of everything out here. We're looking at a quarter-mile over the beach. We're 30 feet up off the water, so you've got a great vantage point to see, all these cobia working our way, tarpon working our way.
And it changes with the seasons.
It does. So, say this time of year you're looking at pompano, cobia, black drum, and maybe some early redfish. Well, 3 months down the line, I'm looking at, Spanish mackerel in the summer, king mackerel in the summer, tarpon in the summer. And then to bring it all back full circle right there in October, the return of the pelagic species, if you will, they all migrate past us one more time, back to their winter homes, if you will. Anybody can come up off the street. We'll get you set up. As far as fishing, we get you your rod rental admission pass that comes included with a license. And then first round of bait, come back and see us for some bait throughout the day. But as far as your admission pass and your rod rental, you only got to ask us once about it.
And it's great for families and kids and people just wanting pictures as well, to just come and take a walk on the pier.
Because if you don't decide to fish, you can always just come out and walk, enjoy the sunset, watch other people fish, enjoy a ice cold beverage.
Yeah.
And just enjoy the sunset, enjoy the scenery. I mean, it really is beautiful out here.
Absolutely, and there's so much to do. It's almost a central point for all the activities around here.
Yes. There's so many things within a 2-minute drive to do right here. Just on Okaloosa Island, there's dozens of restaurants. There are arcades out here on the island. I mean, there's plenty of things to do.
I got into a couple fights out there. The fish won the battle this time, but I love watching some of these other fishermen out here.
If they beat you this time, they won't beat you next time, though.
That's right. It's the luckiest fishing village.
Hey, it always is.
So a great start to our Fort Walton excursion, soaking in the pierside wildlife, fishing adventures, and amazing views as the sun begins to set. When we return, we hit the beach Top Gun style.
Some achievements will never end up on a report card. What if kids could be their own action figures?
From produce to people, the best things are grown and raised in Georgia. Even in tough times, we come together, work hard, and grow strong. When you purchase Georgia-grown products, you support farmers, families, and this proud state we call home. Together, we will keep Georgia growing.
This is Ted's territory. A place where things are inspired by the big sky spirit. And where you'll know, after your first bite, that it's something you'll find only at Ted's. Ted's Montana Grill.
You're invited to a place that encourages you to get a little out there, where it's impossible to stand on the sidelines, because there are none. A place where you don't get out of your comfort zone. You just make it bigger.
Excursion Challenge number 1 was exciting, so we now head from the end of the Okaloosa Island Pier 1,200 feet back down to the white sand, where Excursion Challenge number 2 awaits. And it's here that I'll need to tap into my inner Top Gun abilities. And I'm not talking about flying planes. It's time for a little pickup game of beach volleyball in one of the best spots in the USA.
Tom and I were looking for some competition, and we found just the guys we needed, straight out of Top Gun. We got Kenneth and Ian. All right, guys, where you work?
So we're both in the Navy. We're stationed here, both EOD techs.
All right, we're not. But we love volleyball. You guys play every once in a while? You able to get out here sometimes?
It's nice out, yeah.
It's been a while.
Been a while, yeah. Same with me, I think 20 years. What were y'all doing 20 years ago?
7 years old, so.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm a little shaky on the rules. Why don't you give me a recap here, guys?
All right, so we're playing rally, so you don't have to score on a serve, and win by 2.
Well, we've been practicing, warm up. I guess we've kind of picked teams already. Me and Mr. San Diego here.
All right, man.
All right, let's do this, Ken.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Boom.
Now there ain't nothing to it. Go ahead and bring Goliath on. Ain't no giant, I ain't gon' fire on. Catch a fade, you, I'm wrong, I'm gone. Y'all can catch the wave that I am on. I am icon, y'all are wide wrong. Think that I'm a reconcile bonds. So ain't nothing to it though. This is on me, ain't got much to do with who you know. Keeping it true to form 10 L's into a milli though. But they already knew that goes for well to your opinions. Know that he is something. This is all me, ain't got much to do with who you know. Yeah, keeping it true to form, but they already knew that, y'all. Here we go.
I'ma show you who I am unbreakable. I don't think you understand. Watch me escape.
Yo, let's do this. Got picture homie rolling. Let me offer my condolence. You don't know this how I'm doing. And the silence go them broke cause they know I'm talking fluent. Got them under the influence. Triggers and talking to them. But if I'm your ego, bumping them all music, I'm eschewing. I just doing good and day, gonna have to get it. Let's get it how I'm living. Shout out to the ones that been.
Oh, man. This is great. This is great.
3-4.
Cause I'm about that.
Oh, boy. Dang. Nice ace. Nice ace.
Cause I'm about that.
Oh! Correct hit. We needed that in slow-mo. 7-11.
Oh, 13-7.
That's 2.
Yeah, they don't know their own strength. To go to ring to show them all. That's why we came with no restraint.
Oh, my bad. Oh, let's go. Oh, shoot.
Just know that we are not gonna be going quiet. Got it on autopilot, automatic, stop louder than all advice. We on top. Give you my word, you hold it by.
11-19. Oh, shoot. We'll take it. Switch. Never again. Never again. Mini run. Here we go. Me. Oh, almost. Point 12. Oh. Hey. In. Woo. All right, bud. Good game. Good playing. Good playing. Ian, thank you. Good playing. Pleasure. You know, there's something to be said for games that are rigged. But now, guys, we're very proud of y'all. I think, hey, there's your buddies. Tom, what do you think?
Could have gone better. I mean, I'm on the winning team, so
yeah,
that's kind of easy to say. Yeah, easy to say.
Yeah, I thought the court was slanted. You know, this ground's kind of hard for me to jump on. Usually I get way up. I don't know what happened today.
Our body types were so similar. I figured we'd be a good match.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of counter things a little. But all right, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for your service as well. We really appreciate it.
Volleyball against Too Tall Tom and our Top Gun pals have sure worked up an appetite for me and the crew. And the good news is that we have Rockin' Tacos, the Crab Trap, and many other great options right here at the Boardwalk. So it's time to chow down and fuel up for our next excursion adventure in Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
Welcome to a place where social distancing happens naturally. Welcome to Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Florida. We've worked with moms and trusted local partners to create custom adventures that put safety first and fun at a close second. Venture out with our new adventure packs, created by the people we trust most. Moms.
This is Ted's territory. A place where things are inspired by the big sky spirit. And where you'll know, after your first bite, that it's something you'll find only at Ted's. Ted's Montana Grill.
Some achievements will never end up on a report card. What if kids could be their own action figures?
Fishing with breathtaking feathered friends at the pier to playing beach volleyball without fear. It's now time to head back out to the water with our old pals from XL Kites. You see, in our first excursion adventure with these guys in Season 2, we took on the high-flying sport of fly boarding. And with some expert advice from my bud Michael Percy, this excursion challenge of completing a crash-free figure 8 spelled success for me. So let's see how I do with their signature adventure.
I'd say fun outdoor stuff is my thing. If it looks like fun to me and it looks like people enjoy it, I go and get into it, and if it's fun, then I end up teaching a bunch of people how to do this stuff after I've learned it. If it's like outdoor recreational, good clean family fun, then that's our thing.
So we've seen some kiteboarders during our stay here. It's been really fun to watch, but this is not a sport you just jump into.
Well, it takes some building blocks to learn it. So you've got to learn some basics before you do. And we're going to start that process with a very small kite, a 3 square meter. One of those big kites, because it's big enough to pull you all across the water and in jumps up into the air. Once you know how to handle that power, great. But before you know how to handle that power, that amount of power can also pull you right up the beach, right through the parking lot, right across Highway 98 and all that.
Yeah.
So can't have that. You learn it step by step. You learn it with a little kite. All right, I'm gonna give a tug on this and this will fly up. See it standing up? Yeah, there it goes. Woo! All right, so it zooms up to straight overhead. Okay, so it's easy when I do it.
Yeah, it looks effortless.
Yeah. So what I'm doing, it's subtle, but a little bit of pull with my left hand, it goes left. Pull my right hand, it goes to the right. Okay, and when I zoom it through the middle of the power zone, the area that's right downwind of us, then it makes some power. And when it's at the edge of the wind window, then it's just chilling. Okay, I want to just keep its momentum consistent. So on the way down, I can get closer to the edge. On the way up, I got to scoop back into the power a little bit more. So see how that's making a figure 8 there? Mm-hmm. It's just pushing and pulling. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And I'll help you at first with just getting the motions down, but you're doing great so far.
I feel the pull though.
Yeah, right. So since you're getting the nice hang of that, get it pointed that way and let it fly all the way to the left. And then as it's running out of speed over there, get a right turn on it, do a 180 to the right and let it fly all the way over to the right. There you go. Then swoop it back again and it'll pull you again, yeah. Yeah, that's great. So you're doing big horizontal figure 8s, and that's how to keep power in that thing.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. I get all the way to the edge. There you go, now turn it. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can tell where the edge is, because the edge is where it gets unresponsive if you let it get too far. Okay, turn it back. Great.
Okay, I got that one a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Get to the edge.
Okay. So a couple of your next tricks. One will be so you can fly it one-handed. You know, because a little bit of right and a little bit of left, you know, you can do it like that. And you can also fly it without looking at it. Because after you get dialed into it, you just know what it's doing. Just from mind power, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at you the whole time, you know, making continuous uncomfortable eye contact, right?
Yeah. See, my eyes are going down.
So if you can picture a board in front of me here, what I'll do is I'll get the kite up high, and then I'll give it a good dive across the wind window, and it's going to give the power for me to pull up onto my feet.
Nice. And you skiing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Darn it. All right. I can do this. I know I can. Oh, you didn't hit record on that one, right? No. Okay, good. Oh, they got it.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So
that's a good one. That's, yeah.
Sure is.
All right, this is the next step here, right?
Yeah, so as you felt out there, the kite is a good power source.
Absolutely.
Pulls you. So it pulled you, it skied you on your feet across the sand. And the objective is to get you to the point where it's pulling you across the water on a board, but we could also use it, we're gonna use it on the skateboard right here. And yeah, why not? We're here and it's paved, so let's do. We'll go for it. Woohoo! So you want to do it, David? There's a lot of trees to put it in, but what the heck? Yeah, crank it down. There you go. Nice.
This was an absolute thrill. It's those moments when you accomplish something you never thought possible just 1 hour prior that really gets the adrenaline pumping.
Yeah! I think that was an excursion pass. What do you think?
You nailed it, absolutely.
I honestly, not knowing how to fly this thing the first few minutes and then getting on that board, I mean, you made it look easy, but I knew it wouldn't be. And once you start moving, it all kind of becomes intuitive.
Easier to balance when you're moving, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that was so much fun. Now we got this beautiful sunset, perfect day here.
Good.
And
all I can say is that must have been some awesome instruction for you to come as far as you did in such a short amount of time.
It was, and you did it. Thank goodness. I listened. I don't usually listen, and I listened because I wanted to figure out how to do this.
So let's do it again and take these skills that you've just done really well at this time and take them to the next level. Bigger kite and get out on the water with the board next time.
Oh, I would love it. All right, one-handed. I'm looking at you.
You got it.
In the eye.
Yeah.
All right. And you still got your kite up there. It's not in the tree.
It's not in the trees.
All right. Thank you, Michael. XL Kites, baby. Woo!
I know I'll be back to learn even more from Mr. Percy, bearded man of adventure. But until then, we prepare for our excursion reward at the Gulf.
Ready. Got it. Ah!
You're invited to a place that encourages you to get a little out there, where it's impossible to stand on the sidelines, because there are none. A place where you don't get out of your comfort zone. You just make it bigger.
From produce to people, the best things are grown and raised in Georgia. Even in tough times, we come together, work hard, and grow strong. When you purchase Georgia-grown products, you support farmers, families, and this proud state we call home. Together, we will keep Georgia growing.
This is Ted's territory. A place where things are inspired by the big sky spirit. And where you'll know, after your first bite, that it's something you'll find only at Ted's. Ted's Montana Grill.
Welcome to a place where social distancing happens naturally. Welcome to Destin, Walton Beach, Florida. We've worked with moms and trusted local partners to create custom adventures that put safety first and fun at a close second. Venture out with our new adventure packs, created by the people we trust most. Moms.
Enjoying the impressive pier of Okaloosa Island, jumping into a pickup game of sand volleyball in a picture-perfect setting, and even kite skating and learning a brand new sport have spelled success, for the most part, in this Fort Walton Beach excursion.
Darn it!
Which leads us to our restaurant reward in a perfect location. May I introduce the Gulf on Okaloosa Island.
We have the bay on one side, the Gulf of Mexico on the other.
On the other side.
What I love about this restaurant is you have the seating in here, and then you go out, the closer you get to the bay, you have little seating pods, you have sofas, and you have those beautiful tables out there. It's a little different atmosphere. It's like beach, casual, but you still want to dress up a little.
We don't want to call ourselves fine dining, but we're trying to offer food of that quality. But it's very laid-back atmosphere where you can come in by the boat or in a car. We actually wanted you to feel relaxed, forget what's going on at work, at home, and come in and have a good time.
And the Gulf stands out in a good way. The trademark design elements of shipping containers, reclaimed, recycled, and salvaged building materials make for a unique but fitting atmosphere amongst the waving palm fronds and white sand beaches.
It's very quiet, it's very laid back, it's perfect for children, it's very good, nice, relaxing touristy spot, as they say, but I think it's really perfect. It's actually really good. We have the widest sand than anywhere.
This show's all about rewards. This is our reward for the end of this show. And you have something special lined up for me.
I would like you guys to try our signature burger, golf burger, and fried grouper sandwich, and a few of our specials, smoked tuna dip and mahi tacos.
Ooh, all right, all right. I've confessed about the tuna dip. I tried it in advance. The rest I can't wait.
Okay,
All right, thank you. Ready, guys? That's it. Yeah, there you go. An end to a great excursion here, and no better way to celebrate than here at the Gulf on Okaloosa Island. And I did quite well, so I got quite a good meal here in front of me. And guys, you did a great job too, so I'm gonna split some of this. So I might part with one of these two blackened mahi tacos. I'm gonna keep the sandwich. I gotta keep the dip, because you know, I gotta have the dip. I might split some of the burger. So here you go, guys. Enjoy. There you go. There you go, Matt. Save one of those tacos for me. Thank you, buddy.
Fort Walton Excursion Part 1 complete, at least for now. See you next week.
You gonna eat both of those? Oh, that looks good.